Yes! Yes! Iceberg's the name.
All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So, my name is Drian Santana over here at DJIceberg.com. This is our Before the Fame series that we have over here weekly, sometimes bi weekly, whenever people want to come mess with us. But I
Okay.
will be conducting this interview with you on today. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I've been better. Sick of the weather and just like over it for the most part.
What's the weather like? Is it cold? Is it hot? Is it rainy? Is it bipolar?
It's freezing. For me, it is. I don't like cold weather at all. I don't like snow really. So it's like this is just horrible for me. Like I don't like it.
Where you live in New York?
I'm in the Bronx. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, you're in New York. It's up
Same
north.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
cold. It's cold. I live down south, so it's hot, but I got a hoodie on.
I could do that. Let's switch places. I could wear. I could do that.
Listen. I love the cold.
Let's switch places. I can
Let's
do
do
heat, sunlight.
that.
I'm all for that. That's my saying. This that we have going on here is too much.
hmm Okay, so are you originally from New York or are you originally from Jamaica?
I'm
Because I know you're
originally from New York.
okay, but your background, like your heritage, is Jamaican, right?
Yes,
Okay, awesome,
absolutely.
awesome. So when did you like? What was it like growing up in New York? Being a Jamaican American. And your family may have came over to the United States, or were they born here too?
No, they came over here, but
Okay.
I mean it's growing up in New York City is rough first and foremost because you take with you what you learn at home.
hmm
So growing up, even though I'm born here, my parents are Caribbean, so they have an accent. So like going to school and just like interacting with other people it used to be kind of weird. I kind of got bullied because of my accent. So like, but New York is lit. Like this is my home. You live and you learn. New York is a place where you learn. Gotta learn to
You know,
hang.
I can relate to that. People making fun of your accents and whatnot because people make fun of mine and whatnot, and I'm like, I'm lit.
Where exactly
So
down south are you from?
I live in Mississippi, but I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. So I'm from like the
No,
Midwest of Northwise. So, but down here
no.
they make fun of my accent. They try to copy it. Sometimes words I say do not come out the way it's supposed to, and they'll make fun of it. It's whatever. So, you grow up. You said you whatever you take from home that you learn, incorporate into your daily life. So I noticed that after you graduated from like what college or high school or whatnot, you went over into working in retail and then you became a medical assistant. It wasn't something that you really wanted to do, because you have a talent being in music and you being very, very shy and your parents not actually approving of, what you really wanted to do. So what was that like for you?
Those, well, I've always kept in mind that I wanted to do music, but those things were basically stepping stones. Finishing high school, that's first and foremost a must. Going to school is first and foremost a must. I can't just skip over what my parents told me to do. So, of course, those things were always prioritized, but mostly used as a stepping stone. That's just like now I'm still, working to support my career. It's a give and a take. It's not just like I worked and I went to school because that's what I wanted to do. It is at the time what I wanted to do, but knowing that I wanted to do something else, using that to get where I was going.
So when did you, decide, well, when did you figure out that you had like a voice to sing, and this talent at that?
Oh, when I was about 5 years old, um, I was in the living room singing, and my sister noticed, and from that moment on, we've known.
Were you like shocked or anything? Or was it like, wow, I got a little something going on here.
So here's the thing, as a kid, you know, like as a child, if you realize that you can do something, you're gonna want to always do it. So it's like, oh, I do this. So watch. Now somebody's coming, I'm gonna do it now. Somebody's coming, I'm
Mhm.
gonna do it now. So it's just like it's a good feeling. Like you don't think about what it is that you're doing. I wasn't thinking about the feeling. It was just like I know how to do something and somebody's coming, let me do it now.
So when exactly did you like just straight go into wanting to, do music full time?
Okay, so I always write, but officially in 2018, I decided that I'm gonna do this. Like started going to the studio, started paying more attention to the technical part of music and just like learning what it is that I'm doing when I'm recording. 2018. Not 2018. I
Okay.
decided I was gonna just stick to music. That's what I'm gonna do full throttle. Like,
Okay. I noticed you have this shyness to you. Like you don't talk much. You're probably an introvert. Am I right?
I'm super introverted. Super
Listen,
introverted.
like I'm an introvert too, so I can relate to this. I can honestly, I'm telling you, I can relate to this because I don't talk much. You can get a little few sentences out of me, and then that's about it.
I grew up in a speak when you're spoken to kind of home, so
Mhm.
uh um I do have a free spirit, but I am very introverted and very isolated. And I am literally being forced out into the world because I tried to like hide my talents. I do so many different
Mhm.
things, but I like try to hide. Didn't
Why
want
you
to
try to
like
showcase it? You know what I'm
at
saying? A lot of
first,
people.
like not knowing what I'm walking into. At first, like when you walk into this, you're like, oh, I got this. And then you realize that there's so many people doing what you're doing.
Mhm.
And then you feel like, well, maybe they won't like it. You're thinking about what people are thinking. You're thinking all of these things. So I was just like, um, I mean, so many moving parts. Like it's just like, I don't know.
Should I? Should I not do it? Are people gonna really like it? Cause I like it, but I don't
Because
know what
that's
everybody else.
always the first thoughts. That's always the first thoughts. You go through phases. Like, are people gonna like it? Are people not gonna like it? Then you do it. Then you realize people like it. Then you do it again, and you realize some people like it. Some people don't like it. It's just like it was an iffy feeling. Like I didn't know what I was walking into at first.
Right. But your friend Breeze was the one who kind of encouraged you to take that leap of faith, right? And you guys have this like artist and manager relationship going on, right? Like, he kind of encouraged you to like, hey, you
Push
have
me
a
right
talent,
through the door.
go out there and do it.
Push me right into the lion, then out the fire, out the pot, into the fire. Every time. Him. Yep. He pushes me for the most part. Like he sometimes I think every artist has it, but I have my moods. And when I get in
Hmm.
those moods, he's like, "You can't do this. You need to get up and go do what it is that needs to be done. Get up, put your makeup on. Get up, write this song. We have to finish this chorus." Like he's always on my back about music things, about how much content I'm posting, and asking what did I do today, towards my music. So yeah, very encouraging, really pushing me, really forcing me out there, forcing me to get my face out there because I wanted to wear, like a mask, or like let me wear dark
Hmm.
glasses, or like let me wear a mask, a ski mask every time they want to do an interview. Like I didn't want to really put my face.
Hmm.
Yep.
So how important or how much effect did he have on you, while trying to get you out of this shell that you have to show your talent, your personality a little bit at least?
I mean, the harassment for the most part, like telling me like just I can't even articulate because I get like 100% harassment, 100% you need to do this, 100% you're wasting your time. Like it's like having your conscience speak out loud to you, like what are you doing? Like come on, let's go. That's the encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
That's the push. That's the he doesn't allow me, like I like to sleep. That's my number one thing. I like to sleep. He won't let me sleep throughout the afternoon. Like if I'm sleeping too late, he'll call and wake me up and start asking questions about my music. What did I do towards my music today? Did I find a new flow for this? Do I need beats? Like he's on it on his job.
That's what a manager should do, and a friend. Because I would do my friends the exact same way. Get up, we got work to do.
Yeah, but
No time.
ultimately, I think that with what it is that I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it ultimately takes more than one energy, because I think that if I was doing this by myself, that I probably would have quit a long time ago, because it's hard. It's not something I could cakewalk. It's kind of hard.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. So you have this video that you have called Sofriendum, which I think dropped. You actually, I think it was out back in 2012, right?
No, that's too far. Mm-mm.
That's too far. Okay.
No,
Well, I
I
know
left
that
that
you
song
have
out.
this. I know that you have this on. You have an animated version of this video to it. So let's get into it. Let's talk about that. What made you want to do like an animated version of this song? You know, it being positive around, surrounding
Wait a minute,
positivity.
which song has an animated video? Which one?
It's the Friendem or something.
Friend Dem is not animated. I
It
have a animated video with Friend Dem. I don't think Friend Dem doesn't have an animated video. I think Flexin has a word video, and I did a challenge where I was acting in the video.
mm-hmm.
Like I didn't have to do a video with it, but I did a video with it. It was kind of like super animated and like very extra. Everything was like super extra. But I don't think a Friend Dem, you think Friend Dem is animated?
I thought it was.
I mean, it's colorful. It got a lot of color pop in it, but I don't think it was animated.
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of facial expressions, a lot of excitement, you know, surrounded it, especially around the song. You know, you wanted to, with everyone kind of going through a lot of things with 2020. You know, this song here was like uplifting. You know,
Yeah.
basically help people who are just like you, a little afraid to kind of go out there and be social, or you know, it was really more so like building a like, don't be afraid to go out and build a friendship while, you know, social distancing from people, you know. So
That's the thing about it. So I am like introverted, but COVID, I was socially distanced before COVID, but
mm-hmm.
by choice. When it's not by choice, it makes you want to reach out. It makes you miss your friends. It regresses old memories, and just like it makes you long for company, long to see your friends and talk to them. So like, yeah, big up my friend them. No matter if it near or far, because COVID has torn a lot of friendships and families apart. It's just COVID is not cool. And we needed something to draw us together, to
Mm-hmm.
make you pick up your phone and what happened to my friend? Where is she? Call them, check on your friends, check on your okay friends. Like, friend them.
Definitely. I definitely agree. So how much of an impact you think this song and, you know, visual did have on, you know, your people who actually watched it and listened to it? What kind of feedback did you receive from
So I got a lot of phone calls. Everybody was waiting for the video. Like all of my 600 and something fans, 700 and something fans were waiting on
Mm-hmm.
this video, and I got a lot of feedback. Everybody loves the video, but only positive feedback. A lot of positive feedback, and a lot of everybody that knows me personally, their reaction is like super positive and oh my god, that's Gabby. Like, oh my god, that's Gabby.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually a reaction. Like I'm getting people calling and telling me, girl, the looks, and who's your two friend them? Like everybody wants to know who's the two friend them in the video. They just want to know who did my hair, who did the makeup. Like everybody is very inquisitive and positive about the video.
I mean, because you serve looks, like everything about it was exactly what we needed. It gave us a dance hall feel to it. It was very vibrant. It makes you feel good. You want to dance. It makes you, like you said, want to call your friends like, hey, what's going on with you? So
Take some
I
selfies
like
with
it.
me.
I like that song, represents those who kind of are introverts and they can find a way to reach out to others, if
Yeah,
needed.
but that
So,
song was there because not everybody knew that I could do dance hall music also. So
mhm.
that's the
I
main
mean,
thing. So that's
for
why
the
I use.
Jamaican, you should be down with the dance hall and all of that. It's in your
Some
blood.
artists. Mm-hmm. Say that again.
What would you say are some artists that you actually grew up listening to, though?
I listen to everything growing up. I listen to everything. Like I can't even. I listen to Sade. I listen to Whitney. I listen to Little Kim. I listen to everything. I can't even. There's so many different. I listen to everything. You'd be surprised. You would walk in and catch me listening to bossa nova. Like I listen to everything. I don't want to just call up. But I listen to a lot of pop music. I listen to. Uh, there's too many to pick to choose from. I listen to Jill Scott. I listen to Nari. I listen to Erica Badu. I listen to Lauren Hill. I listen to Sizzler. I listen to Bounty Killer. I listen to everybody. Down south music. I listen to everything. Like as long as it gets my juices flowing. My juices
I bet
flowing. It got me going.
I bet you can make a fire playlist. I bet you
I
could.
have a few. I have a few. Sometimes I forget I made them.
You got to revert back to them. You got to share with us. We may want to hear some of the playlists and stuff.
Oh, and for the most part, like I like listening to old music.
Hmm.
I love listening to old music. Like old music and sometimes like just like piano sounds or like guitar sounds just by itself rocking out. Like pure calm music. Stuff like that. Like I listen to everything. I guess the
Okay,
mood.
cool. I mean, hey, I listen to everything too. I don't really categorize the kind of music I listen to. You never know what you may walk in on. Never know. So you have your recent single that you just dropped called Fussing and Fighting. Now I know a lot of us do a lot of fussing and fighting. So when you went into the studio to create this song, what kind of mood were you in?
Ah, so there are several different moods behind how this song was created. I, for one, was going through relationship problems. I have other friends that were going through relationship problems. When I actually started writing the song, I was in the studio at the time,
Hmm.
and there was actually a couple in there arguing. So I was like, this beat came on. I kind of like shut the door and could still hear them through the door. And I was like, man, let me just write this because I was in my bag too that day. So I just
Hmm.
like wrote how I was feeling on that beat. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's very catchy. You know, it. I mean, when you play it, you turn it on. It's like, okay, 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 I can relate to that. It's like you said, you have so many different moods that you can get out of this song. You know, you may want to go fuss and fight with somebody right now if you wanted to. Maybe, maybe not. But it brings out a lot of. It makes you think. It makes you reminisce on different things you kind of been through or different situationships that you kind of just sit there and think about. Wow, I really can relate to this. You know, like wow, this may not happen to me, but I know a friend who went through this or
But we
dealt with
all
it.
been in an argument with our boo thing and be like, babe, just come home. We could talk
I don't
about it.
know.
We
I
could
don't
talk,
know.
we could
Give me
talk about
3 days.
it. Yeah, just a
Give
couple,
me about,
yeah, a few days.
and then
The
we can
song
chit
is
chat.
about hearing enough humility to apologize, like having enough humility to apologize. Like that's basically what the song is about, you know, having the strength to know when you was wrong, having the strength to say sorry, babe, come here, it's okay, forgive
Accountability.
me. Yeah, because
Accountability.
women like to play the part because you know originally it like a lot of women have it in their head that we're the prize, but men have feelings. They do.
They do. They
So
definitely do. And sometimes they get overlooked. You know, they
a lot of
do a
times,
lot.
because you're cute, you know, because you're cute, you think that a man is gonna just look over everything, and he's not. Sometimes they need to hear that apology. Sometimes they need to hear the reassurance, and there's nothing wrong with that. But a lot of females find something wrong with that. So that song. That song is definitely about accountability. Like if you love something, take some responsibility for the things that you do. It takes two
I
to tango.
agree. It definitely does. Unless both of them got two left feet and it goes left.
Oh
So,
God, yep, bumping into each other like the Bobbsey twins and whatnot.
right.
Like it just doesn't make any sense. Let it go.
It doesn't, but hey, it is what it is. So, how would you describe your 2020 that, you know, as far as like from the beginning up until like we're almost about to close this thing out and move over into a new year, and hopefully we don't have to deal with what we went through 2020, but it seems
You
like we
said
might be going.
describe my 2020.
Yes, describe it. If you
I
could
felt like
title
it
your 2020,
it was a roller coaster. So as far as my personal life, I feel like Corona came in and stopped a lot of things. So it like kind of slowed the world down.
mm-hmm.
Sorry, which I wouldn't call a negative. I really feel like um with the world being slowed down, I got a lot done
Mm-hmm.
during 2020 that I wouldn't have normally got done because I like to kind of drag my feet here and there. But ultimately 2020 was a emotional roller coaster as far as my life is concerned. I did a lot of good things, but as far as the state of humanity, it was a slippery slope of glass with no band-aids
Mm-hmm.
and fire. Yeah, 2020 in a nutshell.
Okay, so
With a
that's a lot.
vaccine on top. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's a lot.
Slippery slope with
That's
glass and fire and a vaccine on top with a sprinkle of salt. Like the rest of the
it's a
world,
lot.
not for me by myself. Like I've had some what
Mm-hmm.
the F moments this year, but it wasn't really that serious for me. It was more so seeing what's happening in the world and it's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, are you serious? I had a lot of are you serious moments right now. Like you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then like after a while, it's like I feel like 2020 desensitized me because I don't think that there's anything right now after 2020 that I'd see and be surprised, like super surprised. I'm not gonna say that I'm insensitive, but I'm gonna say that anything is possible. Like 2020 taught us that anything is possible. So I'm not really surprised. Might be hurt by some of the things that I'm hearing and seeing, because it's a natural
Mhm.
human emotion, but I'm not surprised.
That's understandable. I can agree. I can agree to that. So, what are you, something you're looking forward to for the year of 2021?
Okay, so I don't know, wishful thinking wants everything to go back to normal so I could get some shows done and get some more interaction done. A little bit more
Mhm.
leveling up, a little bit more going out and socializing. But I'm literally terrified of this, whatever this is that they have going on, because for one, I don't know. I don't want to guess. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I have people that are in very close proximity to me that passed away from
Mhm.
COVID. So I don't take it light. So I'm just looking forward to being able to go out again, being able to interact with the fans, being able to go do a show without a mask, being able to walk to the supermarket and forget my mask in the car and not walk back angrily for it. Like, that's for the most part 2021. I don't have too many expectations for 2021. I just want to be able to level up. I want everything to go back to normal.
Okay. So when can, your fans and whatnot expect more music out of you after Fussin' and Fighting?
I'm recording now. I'm in the process of
Okay.
recording. I'm having songs mixed and mastered right now as we speak. So soon, like really soon, like soon,
Okay.
soon. I'm not sure when my manager wants to drop the next song and what he wants to do with it, but real soon, like real soon. Because I've been recording, I've been
Oh,
doing a lot of recording.
okay. Awesome. Awesome. So let me ask you this before I go ahead and let you get on out of here. Who is your dream collab?
So usually they say when you dream it and you manifest it, you don't tell people your secrets. But dream collab, like super dream collab, that one person, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Some
That'll
kind
be
of pretty
interesting.
song. Some kind of super
Oh,
pretty song where I could get to sing with Stevie Wonder. Because we all know that I'm not in this just to do singing or rapping or pop, or like I want to do a little of everything, a little dibble and dabble.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, Stevie Wonder. He's a great, him, between
Okay.
him and Babyface.
Or you can have both of them on there.
That
We're
would be
gonna manifest
beautiful.
it. We're gonna manifest it. We're gonna manifest it. So where can everyone keep up with you as far as like, your personal life or like your music or, keep them updated?
I have Snapchat. It is, I don't even know my Snapchat. That's sad, but you can catch me at It's Gabriella Kochella on Instagram, and I also have YouTube. Same thing, Gabriella Kochella on YouTube. I think by now everybody knows what I look like. So when they pull my name up, it's Gabriella Kochella with a K. And you can catch me on Instagram at It's Gabriella Coachella, and also at Soap Bay, because I make soap and sell soap and have a soap page for soap also. So you can catch me at
Okay.
underscore Soap Bay, um, underscore Soap Bay underscore, and I apologize for my goofiness on Instagram because I'm a hot
No, it's great that we can
mess.
see your goofiness side. It's great.
Yeah,
All introverts,
even though I'm super introverted.
listen, all introverts have a personality. We all do. It just,
No,
we have to
everybody
be
thinks
around the
that
same
most introverts, they think
people.
introverts are stuck up. That's what they think. They think introverts are mean and stuck up until
Mhm.
you actually have a conversation.
We just got to feel you out first. And if we feel like you cool people, then we can show you a little bit of our personality. Until then, we're gonna continue to be stuck up.
Yep.
See,
Period. Gotta know what I'm dealing with.
right. I agree. I agree. But thank you so much, Gabriella, for taking the time out of your day to talk to me over here, djiceberg.com. It was a wonderful
Yes,
conversation. I
ma'am.
got you a little bit out of your comfort zone a little bit because I know you don't talk much. You got a few
Yes,
words
we
here.
sure did. Thank you, DJ Iceberg, for having me.
No problem. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Well, day.
You
Yeah. It's
too.
about to be nighttime because daylight savings and all that stuff.
You too. And check out the video again. Watch the video
I am.
on
Everybody watch the
Vivo.
video.
Oh, that's another place where everybody could go watch me on Vivo. You can catch me and my personality on Vivo. That one
Okay.
too. G
Check
Coachella on
out.
Vivo. Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thanks. Thanks for having me. You do this. How you do this?
You just go to the